This is a quick kind of random response to Ray Dalio's book Principles, which I read several years ago and I really liked. But it's just to point out one aspect of reality that I think is much more complex than the way he depicts it. And it has to do with his suggestion that the way to progress through life is to go make goals, push to failure, and then sort of loop upward, evaluate the reason you fail and then keep going forward. And so he has this little diagram of this, going up, 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 and then failing and, evaluating and then going forward. And this is a book I bought for my son because I liked the grown-up book so much. I like that loop upward and upward and upward. But the problem with it is that the bottom of that loop feels like shit, and you don't know if you're at the bottom or not. You don't know if you're looping around or if you're just going down, 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 down. And you don't know how long it'll last or if it will ever stop, any more than you know when you're looking at a stock, if you're at the trough or not. That's why dollar cost averaging exists, because you don't know if you're at the bottom or not. And similarly, in real life, you can set goals, pursue them, and feel that they don't come to fruition, and you will never really know when or if you should stop. And that's what's so tricky, I think. I mean, Dalio emphasizes getting objective feedback from other people and from the world, and I think that's a good point. And maybe that can help with this analysis. But at the end of the day, there's no way to know for sure if persisting in setting new goals on the same trajectory makes sense or if it doesn't. And I wish I did know the answer to that, because I could use that. I could use that sense of like long-term vision, but I don't think that's a real thing. I think it can only be apparent in retrospect when you look back and you think, oh, that was a great plan, or oh, that was a terrible idea, and I couldn't tell until it played out as it actually did play out. But just like investing, like you can't know until you look back at it. So that's my 2 cents.